Hello, it's me, Javi. I promised a video blog, so I'm going to be doing a video blog. I actually recorded this once and I realized I didn't really have anything to say, so I was sort of throwing up my hands, but as it turns out, I guess I do have some things to talk about. So, first things first, tell you a little bit about my trip. I left Lincoln on Monday morning and essentially spent the next 48 hours driving. The trip itself was about 22 hours long, but I took a detour to Philadelphia to have dinner with my friend John at this delicious African restaurant. Of course, I stopped off to eat, to get gas, lots of gas, very expensive gas, and so the entire 2 days were pretty much filled with traveling. So let's see, interesting things that happened on the trip. I thought it was great when I was in Iowa and then western Illinois. I kept seeing these gigantic semi-trucks fly by with these very large wing-like things. At first they looked sort of like they were about the size of propellers for ocean liners. Then I realized while driving through Iowa that they were actually sort of the wings for wind turbines. They've been putting up a lot of wind turbines out in Iowa, so that was really cool. Saw a lot of classic cars. Really want a classic car. Don't want to have to worry about how it works or anything, I just want to drive it. When I was leaving Ohio to head to Philadelphia on Tuesday, I ended up going the wrong way on the turnpike. Not like the wrong direction, but I was going west instead of east, so I wasn't driving into traffic, God forbid. So I was doing that for about an hour before I realized that I was going the wrong way. So I turned around, and in order to try to make up time, I was going comfortably over the speed limit. I saw a state trooper about a half mile up, and so, you know, I was like, I need to slow down just a little bit. So I took my foot off the gas to put it on to the brake, and I don't know if I was frazzled or stressed out or tired, but I ended up slamming on the gas. So I flew by the cop, going about 19 miles over the speed limit. He pulled me over, and let's just say it was a very sad, scary, bad situation. That left me pretty much emotionally beat for the day. So the upside is that shortly after that I entered Pennsylvania, and I got to drive through the foothills and through the mountains, and it was just green and gorgeous and beautiful, and it was probably the best part of my trip, because when you're driving up and down and around curves and stuff, you really have to pay attention. So it went the fastest because you're constantly poised for a turn or for a semi to fly by you, and it was beautiful. I only hit rain once, which was nice. I hate driving in the rain. But the entire trip, the monetary expense, just, boy oh boy. Yeah, turnpikes the entire way. Toll roads, horrible toll roads. I spent probably about $100 on tolls, which is just way too much money to spend on tolls. The upside is that they were doing construction the entire way there. So that means that my toll road money is going to work. Yay, Department of Transportation. So that was my trip. I got here in Connecticut on Wednesday morning. I moved in and returned the car and hopped on a bus and hopped on another bus and ended up in Hartford. So my my camera just died on me. Well, it stopped recording for some reason. So I'm not sure where I left off, but essentially I got here on Wednesday. I'm about a half hour away from Hartford, and I'm all settled in finally at last. So you can see my room behind me here. Got the bed back here, my cool poster. Over there we've got the dresser, coffee maker, and well, I brought the coffee maker, and a microwave, and lots of tea. And then also we have the dresser and the bookshelf full of lots of interesting Judaica. And it's not a huge room. It's really bright in here. But you know, it gets the job done. And then of course we have my desk where all the magic happens. But I guess that's really all. I just wanted to sort of share a bit about my trip. My readership's been down over the past week. I think it's probably because I haven't written about anything really substantial or interesting. So it is also why at this point I'm going to say if there's anything that you would like me to blog on, any topic, please post a comment and let me know. Anything about Judaism, conversion, school, graduate school, Connecticut, Nebraska, Jews, anything in general. Otherwise, I will be actively blogging now, hopefully with some interesting content coming from my classes. And I'm also over on the popjudaica.com blog, which can be found at popjudaica.blogspot.com. I am known there as the kvetching editor at large, and I've already posted about bar mitzvah kid who actually had his bar mitzvah just recently in Beijing at the Olympics. So go check it out. And otherwise, you know, keep reading. Let me know what you think. And I think I'm going to go read now. Rabbi Mark D'Angel sent me his newest novel. It's called The Search Committee, and I'm going to be blogging about that. So hopefully I can convince you all to pick it up because I've started reading it already, and it's marvelous. Just the way it's written is really great. So stay tuned for that, and until then, I'm going to relax and chillax and hit up the kosher barbecue tomorrow and hopefully meet some interesting Jews. And who knows, you know, maybe I'll meet a fella. We'll see. So be well, and I will speak with you all soon.